Good morning. Welcome to Columnhenge at Alpha Ωmega Free Church of Magick. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
The ritual you're about to experience is unique in the world. Written and performed from the first person's perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, the Bruce Codex was rediscovered in 1897 in Egypt and contains what purports to be the lost, secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples. I'm David Griffin.
And I'm Leslie McQuade.
And this is the lost magic of Jesus revival. We are just moments away from sunrise. We will then have the Alpha Ωmega opening, followed by the opening of the Treasury of Light ritual from the Bruce Codex.
We've oriented ourselves so that when you are looking for the first blast of sunrise, it will occur in the center of the fire pit. So that's where you look for that bright first flash. And we have just a little bit of time. I'll show you Shadow Mountain, looking regal and beautiful as always. Back towards Pyramid Mountain, going towards Death Valley. And Last Chance Mountain Range. They called it Last Chance Mountain Range because it was your last chance of water before you had to make the dangerous crossing of Death Valley.
How about that? Oh, and it's actually nice and warm out here this morning. It's not even cold before sunrise, at least for me. Leslie's a little bit more sensitive to the cold than I am.
Feel that wind? Can you hear it? That is the solar wind picking up. The wind is blowing against our backs as the sunlight hits the mountain, heats up the air, and causes the thermal circulation that creates this. It's a gentle wind, no more than 5 miles an hour.
That's right. Oh, it's so beautiful out here this time of year. The sorghum's starting to grow, by the way. Over in the distance, you can see the sorghum plants coming up in the field.
See that pale blush of green over there? That's the sorghum.
Once again, we're growing sorghum this year. Also corn, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really wonderful to be out here and close to nature. It's quite the magical life.
Are you ready? It's coming.
We get a lot of animals coming through here. We have a mated pair of roadrunners that come by and a pair of chipmunks. A lot of pairs this year. We've got burrowing owls and hawks.
A pair of doves moved into our storage shed.
Oh wow, yeah. And we've got cottontails and hares.
We have a whole troop of hares. There must be 25 of them.
And donkeys. Speaking of troops, unfortunately. The donkeys come through here, wild donkeys at night in a whole herd. They can be quite destructive.
I don't see any of their footprints this morning. We've lucked out.
Setians.
Oh, that's a long conversation. But a good one we should have sometime on camera so they can hear.
We should. Those of you who, we always like to chat with you for a few minutes before sunrise. We come out a little bit earlier so that those of you who are here for sunrise proper or who are looking up the rite without post-production, without the music and all of that, you can find the raw, unedited footage every day, and we always make it a point to come out here so we can chat with you for a few minutes more. Talk about some of the interesting things around here.
There's 100 things I'd love to show you about the little insects that are coming out and the new flowers that are for the summer season instead of the spring season. We do have, there it is.
There it is.
The visible sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the God force flowing from the invisible sun inflame our souls from on high.
We are children of the stars, and to the stars humanity shall arise.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deep, open your mouth and stretch. Flex your knees and your fingers. Feel deeply into each and every nerve ending, every cell, every bit of yourself. And as you are feeling deeply into yourself and each and every bit of you, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. And grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha,
Et Omega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between. Sunrise
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between. Birth
and death,
and the path of life between. Once again, we gather here at this place where heaven and earth meet, where the matter of our physical bodies stands upon the matter of the earth, and we reach out to the invisible energy of the God force all around us. And thus, reconnecting with the God force, we call upon the angels in the invisible on high. Angels of the 18th Treasury, angels of the opening, attend. Fo Zaza. Fo Zaza. Ias. Exa isi. Exa isi. And there are 12 heads in his treasury, and these are the names that are in the places. When they sing praises unto my Father, and he gives light power to them. Almighty angel of the treasury in the east, Amazoies. Amazoies. Zohazaye. Zohazaye. Zazo Aiye. Zazo Aiye. Owozai. Owozai. Ozowo Iez. Ozowo Iez. Thezai. Thezai. Mazazo ea. Mazazo ea. Eizaze. Eizaze. Here we have a double Z. Zezai. Zezai. Fozazoi. Fozazoi. Eizazo. Eizazo. To-za. To-azaz. To-azaz. And so we completed our journey through the places, having invoked the heads in each place, mighty angels. At length we came to the center, the place of the midst, the place of the Father of the Treasury of Light. O Father of the Treasury of Light, emanation of my Father, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you. Iezema. Iezema. Let the divine light descend. Feel the God force flowing through you. We're sending you massive amounts of God force now. Just let it wash over you. Let it fill your soul with abundant life. These are the living waters the Master Jesus of Nazareth spoke of. Let us pray. Set our people free.
Set our people free.
Help us to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
In that hour when death comes calling to each and every one of us, May we shed this physical body like a serpent sheds his skin, and rise like the phoenix triumphant into the kingdom of light. Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Of our water.
Of our earth.
Of our earth.
And of our medicines.
And of our medicines.
Now, take a moment and ask whatever your need may be. There's massive God force all around you right now. The energy in the room where you are, or in the place where you are, is equal to out here where we are in the desert at this gorgeous sunrise, with the massive amounts of solar energy all around us right now. So ask, and your prayers shall be carried to heaven on the wings of angels, fueled by all of this amazing, abundant life force, God force energy. Amen.
So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. Feel how the God force makes every bit of you tingle and feel and experience. The God force is a power that is so well known within the universe that that it seems as though it were the air that we live in or the water that the fish swim in. It is so ubiquitous that it goes unnoticed. And yet, it is the single most important factor in the entire universe, because it is the power, the life, the glue that holds it all together.
It's alive.
And you are the connection between heaven and earth, the connection between matter and energy. You are that fulcrum point where everything is in balance and where anything can happen. You, filled with the God force energy, will make that anything happen today.
Let it wash over you.
Today you are capable of miracles.
Expect a miracle. Oh, thank you so much. It's all been wonderful today. Thank you for coming out. That was very, very beautiful, Leslie. Thank you for that. So I'd like to invite you all to come back again tomorrow. Just, gosh, this is a celebration of life right now. There's just so much energy around us. So if you'd like to know more about our work, drop by www.golden-dawn.com or www.alphaomega.church. And what you really have to do, if you haven't done this yet, is download our free ebook so you understand what we're doing out here. You can get that for free still for a while at www.thesecretsofjesus.com. Thanks again for coming out. We'll see you next time.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.